Welcome everybody, my name's Tom Altieri. I'm with UCT Coatings. We're located here in Palm City, Florida. We've been doing this nickel boron technology for 19 years. It is the only patented nickel boron technology in the world. And my guest today is Vice President of UCT Coatings, Tim Collins. Tim, welcome.
How are you, Tom?
All right, I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Go for it.
All right, so we've been around for 19 years.
That's correct.
Okay, what are the primary industries that we're in?
We're in oil and gas, we're in aerospace, we're in the gun industry, very big,
Right.
and industrial and paper products, and we're also in industrial pumps.
Okay, so we're in a lot of different industries.
That's
we know that. What are the benefits of the nickel boron? Now I know it is a patented technology. No one else uses our formulation. But what are the benefits?
Well, we have increased wear, we have corrosion protection,
Right.
we have greater lubricity and for smoother operation.
Sure.
We have uniform thickness, and we have non-line of sight.
Non-line of sight deposition.
That's correct.
Now for those, and I didn't know what that meant when I first got here, but now I do a little bit anyway. But anyway, we have a sample part that is coated with the nickel boron. So when we talk about non-line of sight deposition, what are we referring to, like in a part with that kind of geometry?
On a part like this, if we put 3 to 4/10 of an inch, which is the size of a hair, on this part, when we coat it, it's 3 to 4/10. Every surface, every nook and cranny in this part is the same thickness all over.
Okay.
If it had cavities that go deep down in, same thing, 3 to 4/10.
So you get great uniformity and
Great
consistency
uniformity.
in terms of the thickness, which is
Right.
important because in a lot of other hardening processes like chrome and so forth, you don't get that consistency, correct?
Right.
Okay.
And one of the other benefits is you don't have to machine our coating. If you do a chrome plating operation, you have to machine the part after chrome. Ours, we hold the tolerances within 10%.
And one of the unique things is the hardness.
That's correct.
Kind of the interesting thing because I think we have a Rockwell of about 82 on the
That's
scale.
correct.
And
After we coat the part, we do a post-heat treat at 725 degrees, and that's for an hour and a half, and that gives us that 82 Rockwell,
Okay.
which is extremely hard.
All right, and that's kind of the unique features of the nickel boron with the 6% boron
Right.
and our formulation. You have an extremely hard surface area
Correct.
that's super slick.
Right.
And you described it to me one time much better. The surface area, the reason it feels like it almost has a silicon feel to it with no lubrication is because of that molecular structure, right?
And that structure is, when you look at our coating under a microscope, it looks like a cauliflower. So when the mating part to this particular part is rubbing against each other, it's rubbing on the high surfaces of that columnar structure.
Right.
And that's what gives us that additional wear, and it's slippery because it's not 100% surface to surface.
Right. So basically, on a microscopic level, you're not making a lot of surface area contact, which
That's
gives it
correct.
the smoothness, right?
So as it wears down the top of those columnars and gives extended life 4 to 5 times against chrome plating on wear.
And the other important thing in terms of the wear is obviously the bonding process, because the nickel boron, our formulation, is chemically bonded to
That's
the
correct.
underlying metal or substrate.
Correct.
Okay. So if someone needs more information about whether they can use this technology on parts for greater wear, corrosion resistance, and so forth, they can contact Tim Collins at timcollins@uct.com or give us a call anytime. Thanks, everyone.